We are going to talk about relationships today. So, relationships are my favourite part of theatre, and I love exploring the different ways that I can do. So, first off, I just want you to think about some relationships. And then, what we're going to do is going to have a conversation about how to make them as dramatically interesting as possible. So, what are the pros and cons of the different relationships that you've come up with? So sometimes it's quite easy to go for the ones that come to mind first, but it's always worth being creative. I'll show you some of the ones that I've come up with. So I've been thinking about a great grandmother and a great granddaughter. So again, I think this is going to be really interesting because they're going to have really different perspectives. But is it the same dynamic as having a parent and daughter anyway, in terms of one being having more authority than the other one? Shopkeeper and teenager, I think this one's interesting because they can be really, really different. They can be different sort of genders, ages, cultures, races, all sorts of different things can be explored. But then the challenge is to find what's important to both of those characters. You can see some other ones there, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's about going, what are going to be the fun things to explore and what are the limitations going to be? What I want you to do is think about the kind of relationship that you're creating and who the other half of that relationship needs to be. And what we're going to do is we are going to collaborate. So your teachers have been creating a pool of different characters, full of all the different characters that you guys have been coming up with, all of those amazing questions you've been asking. And what I want you to do is dig in, have a look who you find in there. And if you find a character you're interested in, contact the person who wrote that character and ask them a ton of questions. And if they feel right, I want you to take that character and incorporate it into your own piece. And at the same time, expect that someone's going to get in touch with you to talk about the amazing characters you've created as well. This is a really fun way to be creative, collaborate, and come at character in a different way to what we're used to before. I really hope you enjoy it and I hope you have lots of fun.